Yogi clan, what's up, y'all? Getting ready to head to Iron Saturday, hop on Miss Piggy again, and I thought I'd start her up a little different way. I hadn't used this button for a long time, so let's see if it still works. Well, oh. It helps if you turn it on. Whoops. Let's try again. That's better. What's up, my peoples? I need to stop and get some gas before I run out. Might be pushing my bike to Iron Saturday if I don't stop for some gas soon. Y'all, it is 63 degrees out. And my dumb butt said, hey, I want to wear one of my new Yogi cycle shirts. And I got the tank top in the mail, so I put it on. And now I'm starting to second guess that. But I looked at the weather, it's supposed to be 90 today. So I'm like, and I'm going to be doing some work in the garage. Got working on the Nomad, going to tear the top end of the engine off. And hopefully get into the case. And then got a customer bringing a Road King over, and we're going to swap, take off his stock shocks and put some progressive shocks on for him. So I hope to record both of those things, bring them to you for content. Little wrenching. The wrenching videos seem to do the best. But today, as I ride to Iron Saturday, I figured it was kind of a good time to tell a story because, North Carolina just got some battering by Hurricane Dorian, which honestly, all reports are in, and it doesn't look like it really hit us that bad. My daughter is going back to college on Sunday, so apparently the campus in Wilmington survived okay. But it reminded me of a story. So this is back in 2005, same year Katrina rolled through, and I don't remember if this was a storm, if this is a hurricane right before Katrina or right after Katrina. I don't really remember. I tried to Google paths of hurricanes in 2005, and I didn't really get the answers I was looking for, but long story short, at the time, I was a banker. Yep. So before I worked out in construction, I was actually a commercial banker, and I got a job with SunTrust as a commercial banker. And I had to go down to Atlanta it was a week-long training program. So I was supposed to leave out, I think, on a Sunday and head down to Atlanta basically through Thursday or Friday for training for all week long. So I thought, well, it's Sunday. I'm in one corporate center for training. There's no driving I have to do, so you know what, screw it. I'm taking the motorcycle. And there was currently a hurricane that was around Louisiana somewhere. Mississippi, Louisiana, that was hitting. And I thought, according to the track, that it was supposed to kind of just go straight up, straight north. And that's what I saw back in 2005. So, yeah, the internet was around, but, the cell phone weather apps and the technology that we have today for staying in touch was not like the technology we had in 2005. I didn't quite know exactly where the hurricane was at this point in time and which direction it was heading, but the models that I saw from Thursday, Friday area showed it going straight out. So I thought, no problem, we're not going to get wet, and the training was down in Atlanta. So I had to ride from Charlotte to Atlanta about 4 hours. Not very far, but it's, south and a little bit west of Charlotte. So I'm getting ready to ride my happy butt little down to Atlanta, kiss mama goodbye, hop on the bike. It looks kind of like it does right now. It looked beautiful out. So I didn't really think a whole heck of a lot about it. But I did my thing. Let me get some gas and I'll be right back. Forgot to turn the fuel on. I'm just having problems today. Okay, where's the button? That's better. Alright, so where were we? Alright, yes, I was leaving North Carolina heading towards Georgia. I was on this bike. I was on Miss Piggy. It did have a windshield on. I did have the stock anniversary 2003 Fat Boy bags on. I think I had this Mustang seat, and I would have had a tea bag strapped to the back seat. And I did have my rain gear because I was expecting a little bit of rain from this storm. But dude, I was not expecting a hurricane. I'm heading down 85, get all the way to South Carolina, Georgia, and all of a sudden you could just see in the sky, it was this blackness, this evil blackness. And it was probably about 5, 6 o'clock. It was somewhere between August and October. Because I seem to remember right, I thought there were like 3 hurricanes, kind of like right in a row. One of them, the second one, the middle one being Katrina. I could be wrong. But as soon as I saw this black border, this black cloud in front of me, I was like, oh crap. So I pulled into the Georgia Welcome Center and put on my rain gear. Hopped back on the highway, and I'm falling about like this close to the car in front of me, you know, about 3 car lengths or so, and it starts, and all of a sudden it starts dripping. Within like 10 miles, it's dripping. I thought, well, if it can stay like this, we'll be good. Because now I'm in this dark, and it got dark, you know, like just like that. It was boom. It was daylight, and then all of a sudden it was like you went into a room with no windows, and you turned off the light switch. It just bang was black. And when it started raining, I suddenly couldn't see anymore. I had a half helmet on. I think I had yellow glasses on. Either yellow or clear nighttime glasses, not goggles, glasses, and my rain gear on, and I was wearing my boots, and I had all my work clothes, you know, banking work clothes in a tea bag that had a trash bag around it, strapped bungee corded to my backrest. So I knew my work clothes were going to stay dry, but I quickly knew that I was going to get soaked. So I'm following this car, and the rain gets so heavy that now neither of us can see at all. And we're both doing 35 miles an hour down the highway. There are cars pulled over on the shoulder. And I'm thinking, why the heck are you pulled over, people? This is a freaking hurricane. You're going to be sitting there quite a while if you think the rain's going to let up. So what normally takes 2 hours to get from the South Carolina-Georgia border to downtown Georgia at this like really expensive high-dollar hotel that we were staying at, usually takes 2 hours to get there. But it took me 4 because we were doing 35 miles an hour. I could not see a dang thing. The only way I was able to see was I just followed the taillights. Like I zoomed in on the left taillight of this car in front of me, and I followed the car. Had that car not been there, and thank the Lord that car went all the way to Atlanta. And we stayed somewhere off Peachtree Street in some big fancy hotel, which is kind of like right next door to SunTrust corporate center. So I finally get there 4 hours later, and let me tell you, rain gear, after 4 hours it doesn't work anymore. Because it'll hit your neck, it'll run down your neck. And let's just say, when I walked into that high dollar hotel, I probably left a trail of water in my path. I tried like heck to dry myself off and get all the water, you know, but you can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? I parked in a parking garage, thank goodness. The bike was fine. It didn't have, I mean, we were practically, like literally the last hour, like me and Miss Piggy were like swimming to get to the parking garage, to get to downtown Atlanta. It was bad. But, you know, I was like Sunday night, and then it rained. The hurricane, by then it was a tropical storm, wasn't a hurricane. So, you know, it wasn't windy as I was driving down. I wasn't really having much problems with wind. It was just the volume of rain and how much rain. And let me tell you, it didn't matter that I had a windshield, because half the time I couldn't see through the windshield anyways. I was having to look over top of the windshield. And, you know, honestly, doing only 35 miles an hour, the rain hitting your face. Usually when you're riding a motorcycle in the rain and it's hitting your face, it feels like little pins and needles, you know? Not when you're doing 35 miles an hour, you're not moving fast enough. I was like, what the heck was I thinking? But, you know, honestly, I probably wouldn't have wanted to have driven that in a car either. Either way, that ride sucked. It was probably one of the worst rains I've ever ridden through. And what made it worse is it was dark and I just could not see anything at all. But I got there. I made it there. You know, total trip took 6 hours instead of 4. And Miss Piggy hung in there like a trooper. Never missed a beat on the way down. And when I rode home that Friday, man, it was beautiful out. It was beautiful. So there's my funny little story about riding a motorcycle in the rain. Now with technology, you don't have to do that, because now we can see much better the paths of the storm. Information is at hand, y'all. You don't need to, and use it. You know, prepare for your ride. Whether it's temperature or whether it's weather, prepare for your ride. You have the tools, use them. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to be doing some more recording this afternoon, so I will catch you later today. Hi, Yogi. Be safe. God bless. I'll talk to you later. Peace.